Hello everyone, my name is Nikita and I'm from the Bodhi Academy. Today we are going to continue with the chapter number 5 from 9th Standard Science textbook, that is chapter The Fundamental Unit of Life. In the last video we had started with the chapter and we finished the starting concepts of the chapter. Today we are going to deal of one of the most important characteristic of the cell, that is the cell wall. In the last video we saw what is a plasma membrane. Today we will be saying what is a cell wall. Okay, now when we were studying about the plasma membrane, we saw that how the plasma membrane is a selectively permeable membrane and how it is protecting the contents of the cell. Okay, and when we talk about the cell wall, okay, the cell wall is the one which protects the plasma membrane. It is outer part, it is the outermost covering of a particular cell. Okay, so cell wall, you can, in short you can say, it is the outermost covering. Okay, now when we say about cell wall, do you all think, the question over here is, do all cells have cell wall? Okay, now as I said, it protects the contents of the cell, so it should be present in all, right? But no, it is only present in the plant cells and in some bacterial cells, some fungal cells, basically the microbial cells, and it is absent in the animal cells. Okay, so cell wall is the outermost covering of the cell, and it is present in the plant cells, then microbial cells. Okay, in microbial cells, bacterial cells, fungal cells, it is present. Now what is this cell wall made up of? What is the cell wall contains? What does the cell wall contain? The cell wall of different cells contains different substances. Okay, the plant cell wall is mainly composed of a component which is called as a cellulose. Okay, so cellulose, why? Okay, what is cellulose? First of all, cellulose is the structural polysaccharide. Okay, so plant cell wall, it consists of cellulose. Okay, and what is cellulose? Cellulose is a structural polysaccharide. Now why is it only made up of cellulose and not something else? Okay, it is made up of cellulose because cellulose is the polysaccharide which, you know, it gives the structural protection to the cell. Okay, it gives a structural framework to the cell wall. It is the strong polysaccharide, it is a strong polymer. Because of that it is made up of cell wall. Okay, now when a living plant loses water through osmosis, there is shrinkage or contraction of the contents of the cell away from the cell wall. Okay, now as I've said, the cell wall is the outermost covering. It is the outermost covering, inside is the cell. Now when this cell is losing all the water, okay, the cell contents of the cell are separated and the cell wall is separated. Okay, cell wall is separated. When such a thing happens, this phenomena is known as plasmolysis. Okay, plasmolysis, wherein because of shrinking of the cell, that is loss of water, the contents of the cell is separated and the cell wall is separated. This case is called as plasmolysis. Now what is the function of the cell wall? Cell walls permit the cells of plants, fungi and bacteria to withstand very dilute external media without bursting. Okay, what is the meaning of this? This means that if this is the cell and this is the outermost covering the cell wall. Okay, in the cell wall, now this is giving a shape to the cell. Okay, it gives shape to the cell and it is preventing the cell from bursting. it is preventing the cell from bursting. Okay, so because of this, the cell can withstand, okay, it can overcome very dilute conditions. In such media, the cells tend to take up the water by osmosis, and the cells swell, building up pressure against the cell wall. We have seen in the last video how in a hypotonic solution the cell swells. Okay, so when a cell is swelling, definitely it will burst, right? So in this case, this cell wall protects the cell from bursting. It prevents the cell from bursting. Okay, so the wall exerts an equal pressure against the cell, swollen cell. Okay, now if the cell is filled with water, okay, if there is a lot of water inside and it has filled, okay, this is full of water, so it is exerting a pressure, it is exerting some pressure on the wall, right? And after some time it will burst, right? But when a cell wall is there, what a cell wall does, it exerts its own pressure on the cell, okay, and the pressure is balanced. In this case, the cell will not burst. So that's how it prevents it from bursting. Because of their walls, such cells can withstand greater changes in the surrounding medium than animal cells. Okay, so always plant cells can they can survive in any conditions, okay, in a dilute or in concentrated solutions, because they have the protection of the cell wall. So today we saw what is a cell wall and what are the functions of the cell wall. So in this concept, we have to remember that cell walls are present in the plant cells and it is absent in the animal cells, and it is made up of cellulose in the plant cells, but it can be made of different substances, different constituent chemicals and different organisms. Okay, there in the case of whenever there is shrinkage of the cell, there is plasmolysis, wherein the contents of the cell separate and the cell wall separates. Okay, and in the last we saw the the very important function of the cell, that is how it prevents the cell from bursting, how the cell wall prevents the cell from bursting. Okay, so yes, the important questions from this concept will be: write the functions of the cell wall, then what there is the constituent polysaccharide present in the plant cell wall, and another question will be how is the cell wall how does the cell wall protects the cell, and what is plasmolysis. Okay, so these are some of the questions which can be asked from this concept. So yes, in the next video we will be dealing with more concepts on this chapter. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.